G'day and welcome back to the channel. My name is Peachy, aka the Frankston Flipper. I'm a casual reseller, do this on the side. I work a full-time job and this is just something that keeps me busy to make a bit of money on the side to make a bit of money to pay those things like bills and house renovations and all those type of little things that do pop up in our lives. So today we are finally back. It's been a while since I've been uploaded, but we finally got the time because I'm actually busy. I don't have time to film that much. So today we're going to head off to our favorite place. We're going to try and find some good items. Little disclaimer, I'll be transparent. It's probably over the course of about a week and a half I found these items. So gain transparency. We're not going to hide our numbers. We've got nothing to hide here. So we're going to head off to the thrift soon, have a bit of a look. During the video, I'll cut, stop, whatever you want to call it, show you the items I've picked up in little categories, jackets, video games, toys, jerseys, all that good stuff. Then at the end, I'll probably just say, that's what we found. Let's get to the thrift. And we're finally back at Savers to try and find some good items that we can, sell. Make revenue. Some people would like that stuff. I prefer the profit because that's what pays the bills. And we did find this Blue Hillers. Dun, 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 dun. But unfortunately, we're putting back Tom Croydon and Mount Thomas back on the shelf. Didn't really comp up that well. A lot of this anime stuff goes all right. This Yu-Gi-Oh, like an anime. But this one didn't really comp up that well at all. Thought we got a bit excited there. And Daria, remember this on MTV? Wow. Something like that. $10, a bit expensive for old Daria. And we put her back on the shelf as well. Someone will buy that. And we just decided to have a look in the Blu-ray. They had the Batman. And a few other ones, more of the Batman. But we don't really buy DVDs. Never really bought a Blu-ray, I don't think. And we did find this, more of the Batman. Kind of like this tin. Looked pretty cool, a lot of detail. But unfortunately, I don't really buy too many of this sort of stuff. So again, we put them back on the shelf. And the Turtles, this is a more modern one. I like the old Turtle stuff myself. They had like this rugby book. It was pretty cool looking, Rugby World Champions. Unique looking book. But unfortunately, it didn't really comp up that well. It was just unique. And I like showing you unique items. Not just items I don't get. Just things that are a bit different. And after the video games, we picked up a stack load. Stack load. Don't know if that's the correct terminology. But a lot of these games are also pretty crap. Alright, I'll just pop up here to show you the video games and toys and board games that we found or bought. There's quite a lot of video games that have been kind of something that's hit or miss. Some days we get nothing, other days we get quite a lot. And we have got quite a lot. No huge bangers, but we've got quite a few little games there that are like in that 30 to 40 range, and also a few bundlers. So we'll go through them. There are quite a lot, so you might, if you want to look into video games, stick around. First one was Skylanders on the Wii U. All that stuff. Skylanders, nice. Next game, Lord of the Rings Lego. We got this bloke, what's his face, SpongeBob and I don't know, the creature from the Krusty Krab. Sounds a bit weird. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Lego Star Wars. Xbox Yokus, got a PlayStation 4 Yokus Island Express. I think that one goes okay, I think. Next one, Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter games can go for decent money. I'm not sure if it's that one or not. The good old Wii Sports Resort. Probably just bundle that with Wii Sports. What else we got? Tony Hawk Ride. I thought that one might be worth a bit of money, but it actually doesn't really go for much. Wii Sports. See that a lot more at the stores. Quite a popular game these days. Friday Game Night 3. Probably a bundler. Lego Marvel. Skylanders on the PS3, another Harry Potter game. I think, like I said, some of these got okay, so I didn't comp these. Car game, Grand Theft Auto, another Harry Potter, Tomb Raider. We got Prince of Persia. Don't think that goes so much. I think it's just a good game, or at least a old game. Skate, this MX versus ATV, whatever it is, like a car game, motorbike game. Titanfall, and there's a bit more here. We'll go through them. Another Wii Sports. So another Wii Sports. What have we got here? Another Prince of Persia on the PS2. Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I think that one actually goes okay. What else we got? We got The Last of Us. I think that goes okay as well. Just not a huge game. Thought this one would sell for a bit more, but it's quite a common game. Just Wolverine on the PS2. Spartan Total Warrior. I think that one goes okay. Crisis 2. Looks cool. Ratchet and Clank on the PS2. Mutant Turtles Smash Up. We've got this Alpine Racer 3 game on the PS2. Boxes, probably just a bundler. We did pick up a Sonic and the Secret Rings game. Don't think it goes for that much. Got a bit excited when Sonic. Toy Story 3. We got Rabbids Go Home. And we got Donkey Kong Jail Beat. I don't think that one actually goes for much either because it's a Donkey Kong game. And we also picked up VHS. We picked up Toy Story on the VHS. VHS is kind of selling a bit for me lately. So not huge money, but they just keep ticking. Just keep ticking. For $1, if I can get 13, 14, 15 bucks for them, that's a win for a $1 item. Next thing is the toys. I haven't actually opened these up yet, so bear with me. We picked up the Hulk. This looks like a NECA type figure. I think that's like a NECA. I know it's got a lot of articulation about it. Pretty cool Hulk figure, and it does look like one of those NECA McFarlane type figures. We picked up a Monster High. Again, we'll probably just get more of these to bundle them, and we'll keep her separate for now. And we get more, we'll bundle them. We've got Woody, and I think this T-Rex or something. I don't know what his name is. Got a Woody toy, Woody, and T-Rex. I think he is, if I recall correctly. We picked up a couple of wrestling figures. Got a, is that an Elite? It's not an Elite. All right, it's just okay. I've got a Triple H figure. I thought it was an Elite, but it's not. And we got a Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Hardcore Legend, whoever you want to call him, Dude Love figure as well. So a couple more wrestling figures. We picked up this Pikachu mailbox thing. This is pretty cool. Pikachu mailbox, money box. Pretty cool item. I guess if you just store it on the mantelpiece, the shelf, it's nice little mantelpiece item. And we also picked up, this is like a pretty cool buy, I think. We picked up the Rigadoon. I think this is Joe Rigadoon. I think it's like the most popular one, or the character that kind of represents them. I think this is actually vintage. So I think this goes for over $100. And I'm pretty sure I got this for about $4. So a little bit of a puppet there. So quite happy with that. And we also picked up a board game. I will show you this thing. This thing's huge. And it's called Mansions of Madness. This thing is massive. You can probably see there. Mansions of Madness. I don't know what it is. It's like some sort of board game where I guess, I don't know, an adventure style one. I don't know. Board games are a bit boring for me, but that looks pretty cool. And I think it was comping up for quite good money. So hopefully all the parts are in there. Haven't actually even opened it yet. So that's all the games, toys, board games, VHSs. Let's get back. And we're off to a section where we don't really look at too much. Occasionally we have a quick squeeze at it, but we don't really spend too much time there. And that's the books. And I did have quite a lot of Minecraft books, as you can see. I guess if you bundled all these up, maybe you could make a bit of money off it, but just wasn't feeling it. And again, I'm not sure if Minecraft's still a big thing or whether like something like Roblox has kind of taken over. Not sure. I also had this Harley Davidson book, The Ultimate Machine. And this was a pretty heavy book, quite a large book, pretty well priced book. Again, Harley Davidson stuff goes all right, including the books, but we put that one back. As you can see there, that is the chapel. And we're off to the t-shirts to see what we can find. T-shirts are pretty much consistently one of my highest sellers. sellers, especially if I can get them for $3, because we're not just about a 90-day figure, we're about actually making money. And this is the type of t-shirt I'm talking about. The Angels, look at that. That's sick. It's a tour t-shirt. Sold the Angels in the past, and that's another one there. That one's not as good, but definitely that black one is pretty awesome looking. Got excited when I saw these orange soccer jerseys from a distance, thinking they might be something good. But unfortunately, they were just the local footy team, soccer team, Mornington. And also this lost, I think it's lost level, like an ice hockey jersey type thing. Looked pretty cool from a distance. Couldn't find anything on eBay about it, and I just wasn't going to take the risk on it. But a pretty cool colour, definitely stands out. I don't know, maybe I should have got it, but yeah, probably made a good decision. Not pops, yep, they belong straight in the bin. Not sure how these pops were ever a thing, or how anyone even thought they'd be cool. Just a bunch of rubbish, and always have been. And just a bunch of your normal action figures that you'll see at Savers. They do have these action men though, and the ones that have the actual clothing seem to go a lot better than the ones that are painted on clothing. Just something I've noticed. And we found a bit of gold here. We've got the Triple H, the game, and Cactus Jack, Mick Foley himself, and we're picking those up. I kind of thought that was an elite Triple H, but I think it's just a basic, good looking basic regardless. Up to the video games, we did spend a bit of time there. That is the Voyage of the First Fleet, very unique title, or the Fleeters, sorry. Just something you don't really see every day. That's what I want to show you. Unique items, unique board games, things that you probably, I don't know, I could probably play this board game. At least give it one game and I'll probably be bored by it. And then, look at this, the Neighbours board game, or the quiz game. I didn't even know Neighbours had a quiz game, but I was actually never watched Neighbours, so I guess it was a quiz game. I probably wouldn't be the guy you want to play with. At least not have you on my team, because I wouldn't win anything from it. And they also had the pandemic. The pandemic game, we just got out of the pandemic a couple of years back, so I'm not sure why you'd want to go back to those days. And I think this was a jigsaw puzzle of The Office. This was new and sealed, which is always cool to see in Savers, because you know the parts and pieces that are in there. But we still put that one back on the shelf. It wasn't for us. And we've got the Walk Along Sesame Street with Big Bird there, and my favourite Sesame Street character, Ernie. Ernie's a legend. This game looks like it's quite old. It's definitely vintage. And also Candyland. That's just making me hungry. Candyland. Wouldn't mind playing that. But again, be passed. Alright, our next category is the t-shirts I picked up this week. T-shirts are pretty much been our biggest seller over the last 6-7 months. So they make us the most money, and they also generally cost us, well, if we can get in at $3, that's good. Getting hard to do, but sometimes you still find those cool t-shirts at $3, which are mispriced. We'll start off with this shirt here. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a Charger, like the old Charger car. Has got a hole in it, unfortunately. So for $3, well, we'll probably try and get our money back on that one. Not a good start. Next one we picked up was Ailstorm. I think these guys are a band, like one of those heavy metal type bands. Ailstorm, Pirate Metal Drinking Crew. So again, another cheap t-shirt. Some of those bands, punk bands, rock bands, can go for good money. Picked up a Troy McClure t-shirt. It's on the Gildan tag, so I don't know. It was cheap. It was cheap. Harley Davidson. What's that? It's a pretty cool t-shirt with the skull. I think they'll go for AK money. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? We picked up a Rock t-shirt. Pretty bland Rock t-shirt, to be honest with you. Nothing too special there. The People's Champion. I don't know. It's one of the worst Rock t-shirts I've seen. San Antonio Spurs. It's kind of got the old style with the new colours type scheme there. Kind of the combination of both the symbol, which I thought was pretty cool. Angels. The Angels t-shirts have sold for me in the past, so we'll buy them again. The Angels, that one's a pretty bland one, but that's okay. Another one of those rock bands that you see, Violent Soho. So some of these not so popular bands, although people who are fans will probably argue with me, are Gutama, the Japanese animation egg. Turtles, this one was a very cheap one, Nickelodeon. Again, only a couple of bucks. We'll take the risk for a couple of bucks. Pearl Jam on the Gildan tag, on a tour t-shirt, 2014. Cool. Motorhead. We got a 2021 Melbourne Premiers t-shirt. Again, value on this is probably not much at the moment, but maybe in the future, if Melbourne don't win for another 50 years, that thing might be worth a fortune. A Harley Davidson, this one's just a Harley Heaven Melbourne t-shirt. A lot of this Jason stuff seems to go pretty good. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, especially around Halloween. So we're happy to pick that one up. Another Violent Soho t-shirt. Violent Soho. I'll Be a Sacrifice. Pretty cool, like skeleton demon type character on the back. This one's a cool t-shirt. The Angels tour t-shirt, 2014. Again, this Angels t-shirt should go for some good money. Chad Reed Australian Open motorbike, Monster Energy, pretty cool. And last but not least, we've got the Birds of Tokyo t-shirt. It's not a tour t-shirt, I don't think. It's just a basic one. It's on a Gildan tag. We'll take that one home. So that's all the t-shirts. Let's get back into the savers. And then we're into the dirty plush. Look, Bluey, I think this thing goes all right, especially if you're selling it overseas. Not sure about Australia, but people still buy the plush here. Bluey always doesn't last too long. And then we found it. We found a Rigadoon up top there. He didn't have a price tag on him, but we did get a price tag attached, and it was actually a really, really good price. So thank you to the salesperson that did that. And I think that's a vintage one as well. Should have probably picked this one up. This is like a pretty huge Woody doll. This thing is quite long. It's about 1 meter tall, I reckon. But we didn't pick it up. Probably regretted a little bit because Toy Story, I just sold a Toy Story Woody plush literally 3 days ago. And I kind of regretted not picking that big one up. And we've also found this really unique Garfield. He's got these little comic book on him. I think it was new with tags as well. But again, it was only going for about 23 bucks on eBay, so we didn't really bother because I'm not a big plush guy. The dog golf machine. This is just a present for, I guess, the father-in-law. He's the president or runs the golf club, and this will be one of the prizes that the golfer that comes last gets. And now on to it is pretty much my favourite category to find and sell, and that's the old sports jerseys, basketball, soccer, AFL. And this was an eBay purchase. So for about 20 bucks, we found three player issue jumpers of VFL players, but it's the women's side. So we picked up for about 20 bucks. So I don't know. I just thought I'd bid on it for 20 bucks and I won it. So I don't know. So they'll play issue, but again, they've got like numbers 52. So it's a bit discolored as well. So I've got the player issue, the pouch there. And the VFL Women's League. So not even the AFLW. That's the first one. The second one, so I'm not sure. Probably a bad buy. Didn't put too much into it. And look, we'll try and get our money back. They've got the player GPS pouches there. But again, if you're wearing number 57, you're probably not getting the game. Especially I think in the Women's League where they have less players than the men's as well. So if you've got 57 on, you're probably not getting the game. Another player issue 56, all those higher numbers, which generally means that you're not as good as the other players who got the lower numbers for the most part. So that's that bad buy of VFL Collingwood Magpies jumpers. Maybe we'll get more, maybe make a profit of it, we'll see. Next thing, I think it's the fake jersey. That's okay, they go okay, especially if they're a bit unique. And we've got an Everton. Everton is a fake Timmy Cahill. So just having that Timmy Cahill on the back, that should bring in some interest. And someone will probably just wear that because I think the real one costs like 150, 200 bucks. We've got a Goku basketball jersey or baseball jersey or some sort of jersey. Dragon Ball Super, it's almost got that super dry crossover. Goku, I don't know, I think that one looks better than the other ones on eBay. Without being biased, that one looks better than the other ones. Patrick Mills, his stuff goes pretty good. We've got a San Antonio Spurs. Patrick Mills, San Antonio Spurs. I think he's at the Clippers these days. He's kind of become a bit of a journeyman, but people still love Patty. Next thing, the Cowboys, NRL, season starting very, very shortly, couple of weeks' time. And again, get your Cowboys, North Queensland Cowboys, get them on you. And State of Origin will be coming up too, so we did pick up this, just like a polo shirt for the Queensland Maroons. Local footy still goes okay. This was a bit unique. It's the Fountain Gate, I think they're the Gators or something. I don't know, unique jersey anyway, that's why we picked up the crocodile. There's some Chicago Bulls shorts. No, it's not a jersey, but next thing we picked up was the Pines player jumper. Pines Frankston North. Long sleeve jumpers like this tend to go okay. Number 20. Just a New Zealand shirt. It's not Nike or anything. But again, a lot of New Zealanders, All Black fans, want a cheaper jersey. Buy this one. St Kilda, like a cheer squad jersey. I only got this for a few bucks. Happy to take a risk. I did say I was going to buy more St Kilda stuff. Guess I lied. Next thing, Scottie Pippen Bulls. Again, Pippen does go okay. And some might say if it wasn't for Pippen, Jordan might not have any championships. And the last thing we picked up was a Auckland New Zealand Warriors NRL jersey. It's got a couple of minor marks on it. Again, rugby league season starting very soon, and the Warriors, people tend to buy the Warriors stuff. They've always got a big following. And at first I thought this was a San Francisco Giants baseball jersey, but it's a Japanese baseball team, and they are called, I think, the Minurita Giants. And this Miyaguni, he seems to be one of the better players, even though he doesn't play for them anymore. So that is the jerseys. Whew. And back to the toys, we found these Nerf guns. I noticed the staff are starting to put these, they've been smart, they're putting the Nerf guns on the top shelf. They keep the kids from basically playing Commando or Rambo in the Sabres. So it's probably a smart decision. And they had this joypad, should have probably got this, I don't know why I didn't. But it's a street or fighting stick. I think it's got a built-in game maybe not, I don't know, probably the price put me off. Still a cool item, but yeah, the price put me off, I think, on that one. And also we found these bed sheets, Mutant Turtles, just a single bed, new in package, which was pretty cool. Guess if you had a young son who was into the Turtles, this would be a perfect gift or present. And to the mugs, we found a Looney Tunes there. This was pretty cool. I don't really do mugs though, but just some of the cool characters. It was quite a good graphics, and also a Melbourne Cup, Melbourne Demons. I think that was close to vintage, the old Pro Star. I think that's close to vintage, that brand. And we left Savers. We got in the car. We are heading home with our goodies. Hopefully we can turn this into some profit. And our last category is the jumpers, jackets, things that keep us warm. Winter is coming up very soon, and there's been a couple of really cooler days in Melbourne at the moment, and I'm taking Australia as well. Give it a few more weeks, and we'll show you what we picked up. First thing was a Country Road. These things just keep selling. This one's a navy blue, Country Road Heritage, 1974. They go pretty well. Next thing we picked up, what is this? SpongeBob hoodie. Just a pretty cool design. I think it's a crossover with Vans. So Vans, I don't know, shoe company, but a crossover with Vans and SpongeBob. It kind of says on the back, off the wall. So that's pretty cool. Nice hoodie. Hopefully it sells. State of Origin. Actually not State of Origin, I thought it was the Maroons. It's a Redskins a Redskins zipper jacket. NFL season just finished. Redskins, I think they changed the name to Commanders, but there's talk that they might change it back to, or there's a petition anyway to get it back to the Redskins. I don't think that's going to happen. This is South Sydney. Sydney, the Roosters. Just a jacket again. NRL season is starting soon, and ISC, the Roosters, pretty cool. Harley Davidson, just a long sleeve shirt. It's kind of almost like a jumper actually. Harley Davidson, and it's got the cool skeleton on the back. Harley Davidson. Melbourne's, what's this? I don't know. Not the fittest guy at the moment. EA7 Emporio Armani. I didn't think I'd be selling Armani, but it looks to be the case. I don't think this is like the rich Armani stuff. Cool jumper anyway. I've got like a Melbourne Storm jacket, like a zipper jacket, and it's like a wind, what do you call it, a wind jacket. Melbourne Storm, again, always a good seller. Not much Melbourne Storm stuff that stays in my shed. Normally list it and it generally gets sold. Billabong, this one is a more modern-ish, so almost modern vintage. So it's about 12, 13 years old. Definitely a nice thick jacket, pretty cool design. Definitely this thing will keep you warm, and hopefully we get some good money for it. I might even wear that myself on a cool day, although I think that's a bit warm for me. Got a nice wool jacket here as well. What tag is this on? This one is Feather Hill. Feather Hill, this thing's pretty heavy. Again, it's almost got that flannel-esque pattern about it. It's 100% wool, weighs a ton. And again, you probably stay warm in Antarctica wearing that thing. That thing is warm. Next thing, it's only $6. A Holden jacket, and it is from, what's his name? Lucas Dumbrell. His team Holden. I'm not sure if he races anymore, but it's a nice yellow jacket. Nice yellow, a bit of a oxymoron. And the last thing we picked up was also V8 Supercars related, and probably one of the better buys of the week, and it is this Jack Daniels. This one's pretty heavy as well. This thing will probably keep you warm as well. Jack Daniels Racing, Kelly. Jack Daniels on the back. Weighs a bit of weight, that thing. Whew. Getting the workout, just lifting this thing up. So that's all my jackets, all my purchases for the week. Hopefully we can turn that into some profit, because again, if you're not making profit, you're going backwards. And why are you in business? You may as well be a charity. Anyway, good luck with the thrifting. See ya whenever that will be next. Take care.